First match of NASB Junior 10 up and out for you. GarfieldFan6 versus Numnums. Let's get it.
So it's a funny game, but yeah, it says start on Stardoll, the Patrick versus Garfield. Big echoey stage. Side B started out like that. Oh, wait a second.
Ooh.
Rough situation on the ledge already. Forward strong. Oh boy. A lot of pressure exhibited. It's still not back on stage. Oh, wait a sec.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's okay. Devs, mods, Murgus. Who do I call for that one?
That's funny.
We just started, man. There's not even any stocks gone, and we already seeing stuff like that.
Alright, that's funny. Explosive start right there. Up B sliding out the down throw. It's at the first stock. Very, very fast start. Already only 30 seconds gone from the clock right here. Garfield Fan already getting an imposing lead started right here.
Yeah, and as we were saying before the match started, I think this stage is going to be good for both of these characters. I'm not surprised that they started here, because like I said, they're both very similar, or like not similar, they're both very scary to play as in the beef, so to say. Garfield with his insanely high BPS and DPS, and Patrick in the sense that if you mess up once and you get hug drived or command grabbed for it, it can spell a whole lot of damage. But I think what's really going to be the make or break in this matchup is like which one is going to be able to beat the other to the punch first and sort of play less scared while also having like a more disciplined neutral at the same time. And with the way that punish game at GarfieldFan6 is going already almost lapping in percent Blackamar, it's looking like it might be her. Another stock gone already.
Yeah, definitely. You kind of see just in general, even without Sugar Rush for the longest time, she was just kind of moving all around Numnums right here. And with Sugar Rush, bro, you can't touch it. Like, you can't touch Garfield, bro. Just what can you do? Down strong off the stage, edge guard, hold the ledge. Oh, they go too early, but still very rough situation for Numnums.
Worth it for a stock trade right there for sure. Going just a little too deep. Garfield's up B with the slime enhancement, not actually gaining height. I believe it just makes it come out a little faster or something. I forget what exactly it does, but point is it doesn't make him go that much higher, or at the very least not high enough from that sample of the ledge. And as I say this, the damage, the Pong combos coming in, or should I say the loops with the up airs, is definitely something I want to see more of too. Slime cancel though. Silly Philly finally getting to grabbing Numnums right here, but not able to get too much off of it. Just getting overwhelmed by the biggest Garfield fan you've ever seen, the sixth one. Not letting Numnums play the game.
Yeah, no, Numnums has like not gotten a handle on the neutral whatsoever. It's kind of been disadvantaged the whole game. It feels like at this point, at the ledge already at 150%. Gets back, but how much longer can they live? I don't know, especially the forward tilt up strong. Not quite killing, but still very, very rough right here at the ledge.
That was interesting. I mean, Patrick, if there's any benefit to the character, he is one of the game's heavier boys. So I guess it makes a little bit of sense that that's going to kill, or not going to kill off the top right there, but 136 after the hit off of Garfield Upstrong. That time it's 150, and he's definitely not going to be living that time around. Good stuff to GarfieldFan6, taking game number 1 in a pretty dominant fashion.
Oh no, that was definitely very good for sure. As said, it just kind of felt like Garfield Fan was just dancing around Numnums right there. Didn't really let them get anything started per se. Definitely we want to see a more just calm approach to the neutral for Numnums going forward right here, kind of baiting out these sort of the movement basic Garfield's throwing out right here. It definitely it'll be tough for sure, but still very doable, of course.
Indeed, beating himself up for that literally and metaphorically in the corner. Silly Philly, that is tragic. You hate to see that. And the question is, where do we go from here? I imagine with the way that game number 1 went, that GarfieldFan6 is going to want to opt to keep going to some smaller stages. So Stardial is probably going to still be on the road. Well, that can't be. I forgot there's DSR. So I imagine Rooftop will probably be on the rotation. That's probably going to be a good pick for GarfieldFan6 to not ban. As well as, what else? What else do we got going on here? Oh, no, we already have the pick. It's looking like we're going to Arcadian Armada. All right.
Okay.
Pretty middle of the road, I would say, for this matchup, like Patrick versus Garfield, right? It's not too big, not too small, same layout, so
I was gonna
stuff out jumps. Yeah, go ahead.
I thought they were gonna go to like Volcano. I know Patrick's to do like that stage. Maybe it was banned.
That's not Urkin.
That's definitely not Urkin.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot. It's not on the thing yet.
Oh, yeah,
I forgot the stage isn't there yet. I forgot. So yeah, let's running it right back to Stardial. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they both like the stage. I feel it.
You gotta respect that. Be like, no, it was just me. I messed up. I don't need a stage counter pick. This is the right stage. I just have to be brainy.
Teeter 2, big chance of punish with the up B clips and back on the way up. Oh, side B though. Back off. This is a big start for Numnums right here.
All right, already got a slight lead in percent. There's another one on the platform. Gonna launch GarfieldFan6 pretty far.
Oh, that run back command grab stuff right here. More neutral, but Garfield Fan, the combo is so much more explosive on their side of things, though. So much the damage trades are now looking equivalent as the KO. The first one of the game goes to Garfield Fan.
No Sugar Rush and no Slime even needed to get that kill confirmed. That was both a combination of Garfield just being, you know, slept on and better than a lot of people think, and also just, you know, Patrick's recovery, I guess, not being the best. I mean, distance-wise, it's okay, but, you know, it's a grab box rather than necessarily an active hitbox. So if you have a good attack or any type of disjoint, you can kind of just hit him for it. But this is Patrick. There's the telephone. I want to kill GarfieldFan6 off the side, already keeping this game way closer than game one, Blackamar.
Good little edge guard right there. Definitely doing a lot of jobs, attacking more damage, but Garfield Fan, again, the pressure so oppressive, dude. They kind of need to find a way out of it. They want to continue being in this game and don't get lapped in the stock count.
Tried really hard to cross up with that down air, but that spin move from Patrick not going to do anything. That's a very good out of shield option, as well as just a good quick get off me option on top of that. So I think GarfieldFan6 recognized that she wasn't going to be able to hit him regardless, or not get hit in that situation either way. But the bait, holding out there with the shine just to scare numnums from coming back to the ledge.
That's really unique. I haven't seen that before. There are people using the shine to just sort of like float there a bit, extend like the amount of time he's out there to just cover things. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's not always just about the wave shines or just like flashy stuff, reflecting projectiles. You know, that does stall you in the air, and any move that stalls you in the air can either get you out of combos or just bait your opponents out to do something or press a button that they don't want to press. It can be pretty scary, and I love the air drift back to avoid that table. It's a scary position to be in as Garfield for sure, but GarfieldFan6 showing you she's one of the best at recovering with this character, but you're not going to be able to recover from that. That back throw is going to do it.
Numnums, ledge trapping, it's pretty good right there when they get in that win condition. How often they can do that is the question here.
Oof. That was a scary situation to be in off the ledge. Lest you get hug drive by Patrick. There's the up tilt. Just hanging back with the table. Not going for any shield pressure on the platform. No wavelands to get another grab or anything like that. He likes to hang back and just throw out a projectile instead. Might have been what GarfieldFan6 wanted, just to not have that same pressure that she's applying to Silly Philly onto them. So, might not have been the most optimal option, but I definitely understand Patrick's just wanting to keep pressure on platforms with the table. But I think the platforms on Star Dial are just a little too low for that, if I had to say.
Right. Yeah, I gotta tell, like, I feel like a lot of their pressure is kind of ending, like, earlier than they typically plan to. A lot of times because of that plot, that's the table effect we're talking earlier, by the way, that was funny.
Yeah, just strike back down.
Right. Yeah, in general, though, the pressure sequences haven't been, like, as crazy, but the ledge pressure, though, has been insane, though. Numnums, once again, third time they got in that win condition right there. Of course, got all their damage right there off the ledge.
We do have burst on the part of Numnums. Numnums brought this back down to one stock. Patrick is no stranger to being able to make up damage, drifting back, but the Mario 3 down tilt actually going to clip Patrick at the ledge. Whew. Wow, that's going to do it. Clean stuff from GarfieldFan6.
That big chicken leg right there. Getting the KO, covering the roll too. Love the gameplay start right there. Again, really great adjustments coming from Numnums right there. Definitely got more just it's in very neutral presence, and well, just did a lot of damage to those ledge scenarios. At the end of the day, just GarfieldFan6 was getting those stocks just a bit quicker.
Chicken surprise.
Chicken surprise? There's no surprise, it's just chicken.
I mean, it's kind of a surprise if, like, you're Garfield's opponent.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
That shit comes out of nowhere. I mean, like, it's bigger than he is.
Like, where did you get that from, bro?
A big-ass bird. Like, Garfield was just watching Sesame Street, said, like, yo, I'm watching the Food Network right now. That looks hungry. That looks good.
Yeah, bro, what county fan did he get that giant-ass chicken leg from? I don't even know.
He lives close enough to farmland. I can imagine that, like, he was probably near John's parents' place or something like that. Just brought it home. All right. TNT. One of our very talented, you should introduce TNT.
TNT, that guy sucks, bro. Ronan.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding.
the shit talk.
That's my guy right there. Another fellow beta tester. Doesn't really